Hey guys, I'm here today with my friend Pam Allen, and Pam Allen has written a dissertation, and she's a doctorate now, or maybe she's a doctor. I'm not completely sure, but we're going to find out. But she has this really great thing about self-regulation. Pam, tell me the big thing about self-regulation.
So, self-regulation is the process of one regulating their own behaviors. That means I can control everything that happens to me and when it happens to me by the decisions that I make.
Okay. And why is that important with Find Your Food?
So, when it comes to Find Your Food, there are several things that you have to do to be successful.
Okay.
And to do those things, or to be successful, for instance, you have to be proactive.
Okay.
You got to know what your week's going to look like.
I should be looking ahead?
Right.
It's
so
Sunday.
I should know, do I have to eat out this week? Do I have meetings this week? Am I going to be in a classroom this week? And am I going to have lunch meetings? Where am I going to be? Who am I going to be with? Where are we going to be eating at, so I can plan ahead? So that means I've looked at the menus prior to going to these restaurants.
Okay.
So I've kind of prepared. I know what foods work for me, so I know what I'm going to look for on that menu. I know what works with my diet, what my foods are. Then, if that's the case, if I'm eating out, or if I know I'm going to have a late night, then maybe I put something in the crock pot.
Oh.
Okay, but it also means that on Sunday afternoon after church, maybe, that I go to the grocery store, I get my foods that I need for my week. I pre-portion them out, like my peanuts and my pickles and my cucumbers and my hummus. And so that all I got to do is just stash that stuff in my lunch kit. So wherever I am, then I'm ready to go and I'm prepared. So, for example, like this last weekend, I went a trip to the mountains.
Ooh.
I packed my little lunch kit with my cheese sticks and my pepperonis and my protein bars. That way, if there was a place that I could not eat, I had something there for me when my body got hungry, when I needed it, or there was something that I could not eat. So I was always prepared. And then I had almonds in my purse if I needed them.
So, be proactive.
Be proactive.
What's another tip?
So, keep it simple.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay?
I like simple.
So, I love to cook. I'm a Southern girl.
Yeah.
And when it comes, I love recipes. And I love hosting people.
Okay.
But when you start to add all those ingredients in those different dishes, if you will,
Okay.
then you start to add those carbs in.
Oh, yeah.
So the question is, if you want to lose weight, then you've got to keep it simple. If you want to just maintain, you can have a few more of those recipes.
Makes sense.
But you just have to be really careful, because sometimes some recipes call for heavy whipping cream and they'll call for 2 cups, where really you probably shouldn't have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. So
true.
it kind of leads me to like my next big idea, which is my third tip for today, and that is know the foods that work for you.
So we've got be proactive, keep it simple, and know the foods that work for you.
Yes.
Why?
Well, here's the thing. Regardless of what I eat in a day, there are always foods that I'm going to tend to overeat because they're savory.
Ooh.
They taste good.
Yum.
And I just love them.
Yep.
And I love food.
Ah.
So, therefore, if I know it's a food that I'm going to possibly eat more than one serving of,
Yep.
even though I'm really not hungry,
Yep.
then that might be something that I don't cook as often.
Gotcha.
But what I need to know is what foods I can eat that will help me maintain my weight.
Yeah.
What foods will help me lose my weight.
Yes.
I know for me, the foods that help me, if I fast till lunch and then I have a salad or chicken salad, hummus and cucumbers and a cheese stick, and then I can eat a sensible dinner and maybe some peanuts or almonds for a snack in the middle of the afternoon, I'm good to go.
Okay.
The foods that don't work for me every day are those sugar-free foods that have all the sugar alcohols in them. Because the more I eat them, the more I want them.
Yes.
So that means I know that I can't have that every day.
That's really good. And what did we call this part? This was the point number 3.
Yes.
Know your food.
Know your foods. So my foods are probably different from your foods because I'm Southern and I like rich, creamy dishes.
Yeah, yeah.
but and I'm still gonna make stuffed mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna have them every week.
Okay.
And I'm still gonna make creamy lemon chicken piccata.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm still gonna make that, but I'm not gonna make it, and I may play with the recipe a little bit to see what I can find that works differently for it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try recipes.
Yeah.
But when I get started, or when I really want to lose my weight, I'm going to keep those recipes very simple, and I'm going to eat a protein, and I'm going to eat a salad, or I'm going to eat a vegetable, or I'm going to eat a nice salad with some protein on it.
Yeah.
Because I know that's what works for me. And I'm going to limit those sugar alcohols.
Right.
Because they don't work for me.
Right.
So if I'm proactive and
Yes.
I plan my weeks ahead.
Exactly.
If I keep it simple and I know what foods work for me, then I'm going to be successful, which means I'm regulating my own eating behaviors. And so I'm going to get the results that I want.
Perfect. That was perfect. Don't you think that was perfect? Pam lives around the corner. She is my running partner. She is a doctor doctor person with her PhD thing, not an MD thing. We are good friends, and I had this idea to sit her down and to begin to pull out of her some of the things that would help you because they help me. Y'all have a good one.